Well, hello, everybody. Welcome on in. It's a special Wednesday stream of Long Dark. As you may or may not know, I'll be gone this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so we are streaming on Wednesday today as well. Usually I take Wednesdays off, but today we're going to stream a little bit. We're going to do a few hours of Long Dark. I might even do a little bit of 7 Days to Die today just to have some fun. But welcome in, everybody. Hello to everybody on YouTube. Hello, everybody on Twitch. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We are on the third gameplay day of our Timberwolf Mountain Start. We are currently in Forlorn Muskeg, on our way to the Forge. We made a brief stop here at the Poacher's Camp, and now we're getting ready to head over and do our forging.
I need to drop
on day, what, 13, 14? Yeah, on day 13. We got stuff back at the Carter Hydro Dam that is getting all nice and cured up. We got lots of birch, lots of maple, all that good stuff. So we are getting ready here to head out, and we will get over to the forge and hopefully do our forging here very quickly. We do have our heavy hammer on us. We currently have 9 pieces of metal. Got some coal. We found a birch along the way too, and we got a lot of cattails on us so far. So, Mr. Man, hello on the Twitch side. How you doing today? You are first, my friend. You are first. All right, let's get going. So the way I get to the forge is pretty easy here. I walk down the tracks a little bit. Hey, Tegeta, hello. So I go down the tracks, and then you see that big rock pile out there? That's sort of my first goal. I basically go across the ice to the rock piles. I've got names for them, too. There's the Flat Top Rock, which is the first one we're going to go to. And then there's Pride Rock, and then there's the Kissing Rocks. We are going to grab these cattails because we are coming back this direction, so. You're doing amazing, Mr. Man? Awesome. I'm so happy you're doing good. Let's grab these few cattails here before we do that. Wow, it's actually 9 degrees warmth out right now. We have gotten super lucky on our clothing. We do have a very nice set of clothing. We actually found a aviator cap in the Mystery Lake camp office, which was an amazing find. And we also got our bedroll in the camp office too, which was awesome because that lets us sleep pretty much anywhere. Alright, let's get that done, and then we'll go grab these few cattails here. I'm not sure if this is weak ice or not. It doesn't look like weak ice. I think we'll be okay. So yeah, Forge Run is on tap. We're also going to check out the prepper cache that's over here by the Forge. So far, the 2 prepper caches we have checked in Timberwolf Mountain and Pleasant Valley. Neither of them had the recipe for the prepper's pie in them. We have not checked the prepper cache that is in Mystery Lake yet. We'll have to do that on our way back to Mystery Lake. We'll probably do that after we do our forge run and our crafting of our bow and arrows, though, because that way we will have the ability to actually hunt and stave off wolves and bears and stuff like that. At this point, getting the bow and arrow after we get our forge run done is probably my highest priority. Because once we get our bow and arrow, we should be in pretty good shape. Hey, Farmer Marks, hello. It's really nice out here today in the Muskeg. The Muskeg is very warm. We're still at positive 7 degrees. Zach did a region spawn tier list for Interloper. Oh, nice. Nice. What did he say was the best one? I'm guessing probably like Ash Canyon probably is at the top of his list. I would just be guessing. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
No power in the
Bavella,
verse
thank you
can
for the
stop
follow.
me.
Hello, Bavella, over on the Twitch side. What's up? Hey, Lightning Cloud saying hello, hello, can't stay long. I have to close at work tonight, but I wanted to pop in for a bit. Well, welcome on in. We are just making our way over to the forge right now. Bubba welcome on in on the Twitch side. Thank you for the follow. How you doing, Ari? HRV and Ash Canyon Mountain Town are top. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. That's pretty much where I'd go too. I mean, I'd probably go HRV, then Ash Canyon, and then Mountain Town. Although, where do you spawn in Mountain Town? I'm trying to think where Mountain Town spawn is. I don't know if I've gotten a Mountain Town spawn before. Doing great. Happy to be done with scrubbing the bathroom floors. I bet. Hey Kenneth, how you doing? Man, YouTube is really cramming in the ads today. Oh, they are, huh? I actually have YouTube Premium now, so I watch so much YouTube content that I was just like, I'm just gonna pay for the premium, because honestly, I don't pay for any other streaming services. I don't pay for Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I don't have Hulu. I don't have D Plus. I have none of those. So I was like, I'm just gonna pay for YouTube Premium because the creators still get the ad revenue. I don't have to deal with the ads. I'm like, I was just done. Can't stay today, Grandmother G, but it's my birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Grandmother G. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Grandmother G. Happy birthday to you. By the way, I failed to say, that is Pride Rock there. And then from Pride Rock, you want to head over to the Kissing Rocks here. The Kissing Rocks are the ones right in front of. See how they're kind of kissing? They love each other. They're the lovey-dovey rocks. Where's the Bleak Inlet spawn? Maybe he's just looking at spawns on every difficulty level. Was he looking at spawns on every difficulty level? The boys are taking you out to dinner. Very nice, very nice. There goes the PG rating. What? Me singing happy birthday made the PG rating go away? Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a second. Make sure that's connecting properly. Alright, that is connecting properly. Perfect. Okay. I just wanted to make sure the vid says Interloper spawn. Oh, Interloper spawn. Okay. Oh, the Kissing Rocks. Oh, yeah, the Kissing Rocks do make it go away. I forgot about that. You know, the censors might get on us about that, Bavella. That is true. I was thinking it was because of my singing, which I totally get that happening. Zach looked at the default Loper spawns, then all zones for custom Loper runs. Oh, okay. Zach looked at the default Lopers and then custom Loper spawns as well. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that the custom Loper, Crispy, was different than the, I didn't know custom Lopers had different spawn points than regular Interloper, so. Now, as far as I know, on regular Interloper, you can spawn in Sundered Pass. I think you can spawn in Sundered Pass on regular Interloper. But I don't think you can spawn in, Milton on regular Interloper, can you? I mean, maybe you can. Maybe I'm just way off on that. I didn't know you could spawn in Sundered Pass on regular Interloper. It wouldn't surprise me, though. I mean, or not Sundered Pass, Milton. It wouldn't surprise me. Well, I don't think you can spawn on Bleak Inlet in regular Interloper either. Yeah, I would probably go to YouTube Premium between the electric bill, carb, insurance, jacking their rates. Oh, yeah. Oh, totally, dude. Kenneth, that's why I shut off all my other services as well. Is, you know, I've hardly ever watched Netflix. The only reason I was keeping it is for a couple of shows. And I was like, this isn't worth it. It's not worth it. Netflix kept, you know, Netflix kept jacking its rates too. And I was like, I'm just not getting what I need out of it. So that's why I cut off Netflix. That's why I cut off, you know, Hulu and D+ and all that. Well, D+ I cut off for a multitude of other reasons. But that's why I cut off some of those. I'm just like, I'm just not getting anything out of this. I'm not watching it enough to justify paying them $15, $20 a month to, you know, to watch you know, 2 hours or 3 hours of programming, you know. So I consolidated it all, took all my services away, and then I just went, I'll just pay for Netflix instead. With the little bit that I have, I'll choose the one that I watch the most, and that happened to be the, or not Netflix, but YouTube. And that happened to be the YouTube channel. I even canceled my Amazon Prime. Don't tell Jeff Bezos. I haven't canceled Amazon Prime. I haven't ordered anything from the only reason I had Amazon Prime wasn't for the free Twitch sub, wasn't for anything but the free shipping. And I haven't bought anything off Amazon since March of this year. That's the last time I bought something from Amazon. I was like, yeah. I like the Twitch Prime sub and everything, but I don't need to be paying them money each month either, because I'm not ordering it. I mainly got it to order stuff from Amazon, and I haven't ordered anything in a while. So, nah, I'm good. Speaking of which, if you have a Twitch Prime, if you have an Amazon Prime account, if you're unlike me and you still have an Amazon Prime account, you can put that Amazon Prime account, you can attach it to your Twitch account, and you can go ahead and use that link that I threw up in chat. You can put that in connection to your Twitch account and get a free sub to one channel a month. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah, it's totally switched now, Kenneth. Streaming used to be the cheapest way to go. But now that every single company wants its own streaming service, they've cut the pie up so much that even if all the streaming services were $5 a month, it'd still be too expensive. Because now you have to buy a Disney Plus account, you have to buy a Netflix account, a Hulu account, an Amazon account, a Peacock account, you know, a Discovery account, a History Channel account. You have to buy all these different accounts just to watch the, you know, just to get the same content you used to get in one place. That was the big mistake that the streaming stuff made, is they scattered themselves, so they fractured themselves so much that it's not affordable for anybody to pay for them all anymore. Only people who are very well off pay for all the streaming services. Most normal people don't, because you just can't. You bet, you know, you got HBO Max, you got all these other ones, and everybody just kind of bops back and forth between them now, depending on what they want to, you know, what they want to watch that month or whatever. Hey, we got a storm lantern here. Nice. That's my first storm lantern. So, hey, Valor, how's it going, buddy? Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day, my friend.
Starting to weigh me down.
Yes, it is. We are a little bit heavy D. Well, and that's the thing, Taygeta, is a lot of the services offer nothing that I'm interested in. Honestly, Disney Plus, despite, you know, even before I kind of was like, I just don't like their stuff anymore. Honestly, most of the stuff Disney Plus offered back in the day was like, I have all of these on DVD anyway. I can watch any of these movies, any of these Disney movies that I actually like, I can watch whenever I want. Why do I need to pay for their service to watch, what, Hannah Montana? I mean, I wasn't into Hannah Montana when Hannah Montana was a thing. So what, I'm gonna pay for a streaming service to watch something that I'm not even into? No, thank you, I'm good. I'm actually gonna put my torch out because it's not gonna last till we get up here. I was hoping we had enough torches, but we didn't. We just gotta hope we don't run into any wolves. I guess I could get out a flare. Okay, I don't have a flare. I just have a red flare. And I got 11 matches there, okay. Yeah, having hard copies is the way to go. I mean, I like watching How I Met Your Mother. let's just say for example, I like watching How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother used to be on Netflix, and then it went to some other service, and then it went to another service, and then it was on Amazon Prime, but you had to pay for it. And I was just like, finally, I was like, I can just buy How I Met Your Mother. I can buy the entire season, the entire series, for like 20 bucks or 25 bucks on Amazon, and just own the thing, and then I can just watch it whenever I want to. So I was like, okay, I'm just buying it. I'm just gonna watch it whatever the hell I want to. I'm not gonna try to figure out what service has it this month. That just got really annoying after a while. Yeah, and that's another thing. You can go and rent a lot of the stuff from the library if you really want to. If you're really wanting to, you know, be very frugal about it, you can rent a lot of the stuff from the local library and just watch it from there. And that you just check it out and it's yours to watch for a week or two, and then you just take it back. 56. And then 36. So it was like 56, 36. Oh, 39. 56, 39. And then 17. Usually I don't do this, but we're warm out here right now. 56. 39. And 17. There we go. Let's see what we got, boys and girls. Some more maple syrup. Yeah, baby. Pancakes are back on the menu, boys. Oh, yeah. House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was really good for about the first 5 seasons, and then it just sucked ass after that once they ran out of George Martin material. Once they ran out of George's material and they were trying to write it themselves with just his outline, it really showed how horrible those guys were at writing stuff. It just was horrible after that. I haven't watched House of the Dragon, but I've heard really good stuff about it. I heard it kind of redeemed a lot of the fallout from Game of Thrones. I really didn't watch Game of Thrones past season 6, to be honest. It started falling apart in season 6, and so I bailed on it. So I was like, I just want to remember it as it was when it was good. I don't want to remember it turning to crap. The only thing you will miss is the second season of One Piece. Oh, I'm gonna sign up for Arcane. When Arcane hits Netflix this winter, I'm gonna sign back up for Netflix. So I'm gonna sign up for the services when that stuff hits. I think it's this one here that has the stuff underneath it. No, is it this one here? Oh, there's my accelerants. Okay. So I'm gonna sign back up. I'm gonna become one of those fair weather people, though. I'm gonna be signing up for services and then discontinuing them, and signing up for a service and then discontinuing it. So yeah, I'm gonna become one of those people that just does that, because I just don't like paying for them on an ongoing basis when I barely ever watch them. It just bothers me. But yeah, Battlefield, I mean, Game of Thrones was the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones were super solid, in my opinion. I mean, there were cracks here and there. There were some issues here and there with some of the narrative, but I think overall it was very solid for those first 4 seasons. And the 5th season, it kind of fell off a little bit. 6th season, I just was kind of like, I noped out. I was like, yeah, I'm not that excited about it anymore. I never got into Breaking Bad, and I've never watched Better Call Saul. I know people say they're amazing, blah, blah, blah. I don't like real life drama type stuff. I've never liked stuff like Law and Order or 21 Jump Street, Breaking Bad, anything like that. I just have never been into those. I watched the first season of Breaking Bad, and I was just kind of like, I just don't really care. And so I kind of bailed on it after that first season. It just, for me, I was just not, I don't know. It's not even that the story was bad or anything. I'm just not interested in those kind of stories. It's like people who don't like science fiction, you know? People who don't like science fiction, you know, they don't like science fiction for whatever reason, or they don't like fantasy for whatever reason. You know, I'm just that's the thing is it's not anything against Breaking Bad specifically. It's just not my kind of genre that I usually like to watch, if that makes sense. But I acknowledge it's a very popular show. Lots of people love it. My best friend, she loves Better Call Saul. She loves that show. So I assume it's really good because she's a big fan of that thing. So, and there's a lot of people who loved it, who loved Breaking Bad and think it's one of the greatest shows ever. I've watched pretty much all of the Sopranos. I watched it with my friend. I just never really liked it that much. I couldn't get into it. I don't know what it is. I just couldn't get into it. It's a good show. It's well acted and everything, but it's just not my jam. It's just not my jam. But yeah, I watched pretty much all of the seasons of Sopranos because my friend absolutely loved the Sopranos, so she kind of talked me into watching it with her. And I watched it with her, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. I mean, you know, if I had to choose something on my own, I probably wouldn't watch it. But that's the thing. TV, you know, is very subjective as well. There's stuff that is subjectively, people can be very subjective with what they watch on, you know, on anything. Like, I mean, my friend, she's not a big science fiction fan, and I love, you know, I tried to get her to watch Firefly, tried to get her to watch The Expanse. She just couldn't get into any of them. She was just like, yeah, they're okay. I just don't really like them that much. And I'm like, I get it. You know, I get that. It's just something you can't, you know, talk somebody into liking. Yeah, the ending episode was kind of weird, but, you know, then again, most ending episodes, most of the time when they end a series, it's rather underwhelming. There have been very few series endings that I've been very appreciative of. And most of the time, they're just very underwhelming when they end a series, which is kind of sad. All right, so now, like I said before, we've got our fire up to 72 degrees just off of reclaimed wood. Just off of reclaimed wood. And we got 21 coal on us. Now, because we have 21 coal on us, first of all, let's drink some water so we stop thirsting ourselves. There we go. And since we got it up to 72 degrees, all we need to do is add 4 pieces of coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we could add the fur, we could add some more reclaimed wood, we could add some sticks to get it back up to there. And now that we've done that, this will warm up to 150 degrees centigrade, which is what we need to get the forge going. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to break down a couple of these boxes real quick. Oh, while I'm doing that, I should probably get some water boiling out here. Excuse you. There we go. We'll get 2 liters of water boiling out here. And we got more metal here we can break down as well, which we will do. Yeah, I usually end up breaking most of the wood down here because there's plenty of it to break down. Alright. Water's done. Forge is at 9 hours. Let's go ahead and throw some more reclaimed wood on there, get it back up. All right. Let's go ahead and eat some food. We have 117 cattails. Yay. Yay us. I think I will drink this broth. I'll drink the broth. It just gets us a nice big chunk of food. I'll eat the candy bar. Drink a little water. But yeah, I've always been disappointed in most TV endings. I'm trying to think of a TV ending. What TV ending ended well? What's a show? Chat? What kind of shows do you think the endings were good? Like it was a satisfying ending. You got to the end of the show and you're like, that was good. What's my cattail record? Oh, over like 200 at a time. I had like 200 on me at one point. Mash is okay. Mash, I'll give you that, Beetlebee. Mash did have a great ending. Oh, that ending scene where the helicopters. Oh, jeez. Oh God, that I mean, I will say I lost. I shed a tear on that one. I shed a tear on that one. Breaking Bad's ending was good. Okay. No, I mean, yeah, I never watched it at the end.
Time to look.
Gilligan's Island. Lost ending. Lost ending was so horrible. That was such a horrible ending. Oh my God. The ending to Lost is just like, oh Jesus, just shoot me now. How many, we got 5 metal. We can do this. We can do this. We got 5 metal. That's 20 arrowheads for us. That's more than we need. All right, so you can always boil 2 liters of water, and you can do 4 arrowheads in that time. Or 4 sets. The Wire was okay at the end. It was planned for 5 seasons, so I actually wrote it in advance. I think Babylon 5 would have been good if it hadn't got canceled. Oh, you know a series that had, I think, a decent ending to it? I think a decent ending was, and you might not agree, but I think Farscape handled its ending pretty well. Even though it got canceled, they brought it back for the Peacekeeper Wars, and that kind of wrapped up a lot of the loose threads, and that was really nice. BSG, I thought, had a pretty decent ending. I love that they actually found Earth, and it was literally like, you know, 50,000 years before, you know, we were, you know, or 100,000 years or whatever before humans were on it. I thought that was an interesting take on it. I thought that was kind of cool. It's happened before, it'll all happen again. Jar Jar Abrams, yeah, Jar Jar Abrams is not real good at finishing stuff up. He's pretty bad at it, actually. Jar Jar knows how to set the traps, but he doesn't know how to pick them up and get anything out of them, unfortunately. Can you ask my long, dark advice? Of course you can. Of course you can. Was a Showtime series called Dead Like Me. Oh yeah, I watched Dead Like Me. I actually thought it was pretty good. I like Dead Like Me. I always thought that girl looked very anorexic though. That was my only thing. That main girl in, I love Manny Paquin, well, of course, but the main gal in it, I thought she always looked super anorexic in that show. She made me just want to, I just wanted to jump through the screen and tell her to eat a cheeseburger or something. I was like, oh man. Will Smith's career ending was pretty good too. That was a good final episode, Battlefield. That's a good final episode there. I'm a Coastal Highway, just found the hacksaw, and now I have a hammer and a hacksaw. Should I drop all their plans and go for the Forge ASAP? I wouldn't. I'd try to get some birch and maple down, get some forging going on. Or get some curing going on. Maybe go get some animal hides. I mean, you could start preparing for a forge run. I take it you're gonna go to Desolation Point probably for your forge run would be my guess, right? I wouldn't rush it though. I like to always have birch and maple curing before I make my forge run, because I always feel like if I don't have birch and maple down, what's the point of me doing the forge run? Because the forge run is, in my mind, yes, it's about getting a knife and hatchet as well, but my main goal with any forge run is to come out of it with with my arrowheads. My arrowheads to me are like, that's like my main thing is I want my arrow. I only have 10 arrowheads. That makes me sad. We need more arrowheads. We need to cut this metal down. Blackadder. Oh, Blackadder was awesome. Blackadder was just awesome all around. I love me some Blackadder. Blackadder, Blackadder. Baldric. Baldric was the best. Baldric was always there. He was always getting abused, but he was always there, you know. Chris Rock's Selective Outrage on Netflix is such a banger response to Will Smith. Huge respect for it. The only guy that came out smelling like a rose in that whole situation was Chris Rock. Because he did nothing wrong. You made the lamest G.I. Jane joke. It was a G.I. Jane joke. I mean, probably half the people watching the Oscars had never even seen G.I. Jane. Probably didn't even know what the reference was about. They probably didn't even understand. They were like, "Huh, I wonder, is she in the military? What's going on? I don't understand. Is she in the military or something?" They probably didn't even understand what it was. That's the funniest thing. It was like a reference for a movie that was not that great. That happened, I don't know how many years ago G.I. Jane came out. It's like, lame. It was not even that funny of a joke. And then Will Smith lost his goddamn mind. I mean, honestly, you can tell he's under a lot. He's gone through a lot with that woman, so. He's gone through a lot. He only made that joke because Jada was like he should be the host. Did she say that? Did Jada Pinkett Smith really say that? I never thought she was it. You know who Jada Pinkett Smith is? She's not anything except Will Smith's wife. That's what she is. She's Will Smith's wife. Rowan Atkinson recently made an interesting speech on the state of free speech. Oh, I can imagine. Well, the comedians are finally starting to wake up. See, that's the thing is like when you start censoring free speech a lot, the comedians are the ones that are going to get hurt by it the most, because comedians, you know, they make a living out of making fun of people. You know, they make a living out of just riffing off everybody. I mean, it's nothing personal. It's just that's what they do. That's how they roll, man. They like making fun of everyone. Nobody is safe. Everybody's free game. Okay, we got a lot of stuff on us. You know what? Let's take our pie. Let's grab some torches. Yeah, you can't tell a joke anymore. I liked what Ricky Gervais said. I like what he said, you know, where he was like, where he was like, you know, I hate it when people say that they find a joke offensive, you know, and it was something along the lines of, let's change that from, you don't find the joke offensive, you're just offended, and that's fine. You have a right to be offended if you want to be. But that doesn't make a joke offensive, because different people will find different stuff offensive. And it's a joke, you know. When it comes down to it, it's a joke. Imagine dating your son's friend when your husband is Will Smith and getting offended on G.I. Jane jokes. Yeah, oh yeah. It shows the level of insecurity there, Battlefield. I mean, the level of narcissism is insecurity there for sure. Ice Bear with the 53 months. Thank you, Ice Bear, for that 53 months. Yeah, Rowan Atkinson, big props to Rowan Atkinson. Rowan is one of my favorite comedians, honestly.
74 just resubscribed for 53 months.
Here's what Ricky Gervais says. Let's see. Yeah, he's always said, just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. I love that. It's like, yeah, just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. You can be offended and still be wrong. Some people, and then he goes on to say, some people are offended by equality. I was looking for the quote he was saying. Oh, my torch is about to go out. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at stuff. In my book, a joke is a joke, good, bad, or unfunny. Yeah, I mean, there was lots. I mean, God, remember back in the 80s, there were lots of bad jokes. But yeah, Ricky Gervais, he is one funny mother effer. Any word from Hinterlands on the cougar? No, not at all. I want people to stop saying the joke is offensive. You should say you found it offensive because you've got to own the emotion. Thank you, Crispy. I was looking for that. Yes, that is the thing I liked what he said. People have to stop saying the joke is offensive. They need to say you found it offensive because you got to own the emotion. Yeah. I think that's right. I mean, you know, there's always, I mean, I remember back in the 80s and 90s, there were jokes that I was like, ooh, yeah, that kind of is a little raw, you know. You're like, oh man, that's a little bit of a raw joke there, but it wasn't like, oh my God, you shouldn't be able to say that. It's like, oh, whatever. Yeah, Richard Pryor would be crucified these days. Richard Pryor is one of the greatest of all time. Let's read that. Maybe we can read it before the sun goes down. All right, we got it, boys and girls. Did that give us Archery 2? Yes! Archery 2 is in the bag. Archery 2 is in the bag, boys and girls. All right, we're at 51. What do we have on us that's so damn heavy? Okay, we did pick up that, which is a thing. We got another couple coats too. I forgot about that. Okay, let's rip these apart. Hey, old fart, how you doing, buddy? Hey, old fart, you'll be happy. I'm going to do a couple more hours of Long Dark, and then we're also going to do a couple hours or more of 7 Days to Die today as well. We're gonna be delving back into our nightmare. We're going nightmare! We do have 100 torches on us, that is true. And I have 100 cattails on me too, so that doesn't help any either. So yeah, we're gonna do a little more nightmare today. I think my goal now is to make sure that we have a horde base properly set up before the next horde night. Which means that we need to go and do some harvesting, get some stuff done, you know, and kind of get ourselves squared away. Oh, I do need to leave this pie out here. Will I ever return to Potion Crafter? Yes, I do want to do some more Potion Crafter at some point. I do want to do some Potion Crafter. We'll probably, I'm planning, Marley, not this Thursday because we're doing our D&D session tomorrow, but I'm planning next Thursday on Tryout Thursday. I want to do some more Potion Crafter because I did really enjoy Potion Crafter. I really found it to be a lot of fun. Oh, we can drop that. That's nice. We can prepare up these birch barks. And we can let's drink first. Nope. Let's drink. Let's drink some of our water. Always important. Anyways, important update. Found 3 whetstones and 2 pair of wool socks and soda contamination. Very nice. That's very nice, Eugene. But yes, Marley, I do want to do some more Potion Crafter. I'm planning to do it next Thursday, so that'd be Thursday the 22nd. Because this Thursday we're doing D&D, and then I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to go to my gaming convention, so... Alright, what else do we have on us? We got the wood. Got a sewing primer I haven't read. I've got these 2 books that I haven't read, but I probably will not read. So I think I'm going to drop both of them. That's an extra kilo that I don't have to carry. These books, I'll leave these books here for somebody else. Those books will be here for somebody else down the road. I don't need that either. And let's see, I got plenty of bandages now. All the clothing I have, I like to wear. We do have some food on us. Let's eat some of these cattails down. It should, you know, it's gonna be, it always is a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun. So, the gaming convention, I'm gonna take pictures of it. I'm gonna put them up. I'm gonna try to put them up on Discord as well as on Instagram. You know me, I'm a huge, I don't know if you know or not, but I am a huge Instagram model with hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. True story. True story. I get followed by all the top agencies from around the world. Go check it out. I got great stuff up there. Not really. All the top modeling agencies, they follow me. They're all checking me out. Alright, let's see. What time of day is it? Okay, it is late. It's late at night. Oh, what a night. I bet Atheenon's a beaut. I don't know what exactly I am. A beaut is not it. But I will put some stuff up on there. I'll put some stuff up on the Discord as well. I'm gonna copy the Insta over to both YouTube as well as there's the Instagram there. That should lead. Let me make sure that still leads you to my Instagram. Oh God, yeah, that's my Instagram. Oh good Lord. And make sure that it still leads you to my Discord. These links I always am like, really? Okay, so that does lead to the Discord. Excellent. Okay, so there you go. There's the Discord and the Insta. You can get an Insta follow. Just chatting? Oh yes, you did. And I am working on the. I left my Hammer and Coastal Highway t-shirts as well as mugs. I am working on those. I'm working on those. So yes, those will be coming soon. Let's see. I think I did a mock-up of it here. Let's see this mock-up here of it. Oh, did I not do it? Did I not get it? Oh, oh yeah. Let's see. Because it was something people were requesting, so I was like, okay, I'll do a mock-up of it and see what it's like. Let's see here. Oh, here we go, right here. Okay. I'll show you. This is the mock-up for it here. Full screen. There we go. Yeah, I left my Hammer and Coastal Highway shirt. It's got the hammer on the front. It's got the little Atheenon logo on the sleeve. You get in black, gray, or navy. There'll be 3 different colors you can get it in. That's the secret T-shirt, man. The secret T-shirt. That's the secret T-shirt right there. So yeah, that's gonna be going live here soon. And there's gonna be a mug that goes along with it as well. So we're all gonna be able to reminisce about when we left our Hammer in Coastal Highway, because we've all done it before. We've all done it before. We've left our Hammer somewhere. I don't think there's one of us that probably has not had that moment where we like, I left my hammer. Son of a bitch. You know the other one? The other one we need to make? We also need to have I left my bedroll. Or maybe where did I leave my bedroll? We've all had that moment. Where the hell did I leave my bedroll? We've all had that moment, haven't we? Where we've had that, oh crap. We get to a place and we're like, oh no, I left my bedroll back in Milton. Or your pot, yes. I mean, there's so many things it could fit with. The pot, the bedroll. Wow, there's several wolves down there. The pot, the bedroll, the heavy hammer. They've all been left behind in one instance or another at some point in time. Really? Seriously? Where in the world is Carmen Santiago and Santiago? I remember that happened to me in Blackrock, yep. I mean, we could have a whole line of where did I leave my merchandise? Where did I leave my bedroll? Where did I leave my pot? Where did I leave my heavy hammer? It's like, pick which one that you did and buy a t-shirt of it. Get a mug. I do actually really like the new merchandise place that Stream Elements kind of is partnering with. It's with Fourth Wall. The thing I like is I really like mugs. I'm just gonna be honest. I have tons and tons of different mugs because I loved mugs, and they actually offer 11, 15, and 20 ounce mugs on their site. So it's not just one size fits all mug. You can choose what size of mug you want, which I think is really freaking cool. Because I like a big mug. I like them big. Big mug. We're finding that Vista spot, but where's my charcoal? Yep. And then you're like, damn, I can't make a fire. It's not going to give me much. It's not going to give me much charcoal, is it? I just wanted to check over here because sometimes there'll be a piece of wood or something over here for us. But yeah, the where did I leave my heavy? I left my hammer and a Coastal Highway T-shirt that will be coming soon, both in mug and T-shirt form, probably sweatshirts as well. So we'll see what's there. I don't know if this is the right time to tell you that I'm watching other streamers who are doing Zach and Hadrian. Hope that's not a hard thing to face. No, that's an easy thing to face. Hadrian and Zach are two of my favorite streamers. They're two of my favorite people. I love people watching them. I would highly recommend everybody go over and give Hadrian's channel a little love. I need to get that command ready on the, I have to get a bunch of commands for the YouTube side. I kind of didn't know that YouTube was going to take off like it did streaming wise. I mean, right now we literally have basically as many people watching on YouTube as we do on Twitch. I never knew YouTube was going to take off like that, so I never really set up a lot of the. Hey, how's it going, Clicky? And there's Style Zach's channel on YouTube as well. Let's give him a little shout out on the YouTube side. So there are two wonderful content creators right there. Go give them all the love, boys and girls. Go sub to their channels on YouTube. They're both great YouTube content creators. I love ice cream and I love Long Dark, but not together. It always leads to bad times. That is true, me for Florida. That's true. Can we get them to the UK or is Postal from US? No, it is. They have a European. I believe, Eugene, they have European shipping as well on the Fourth Wall site. Let me just check. Let me just check here. I believe they have both European as well as as America, as well as US. Shipping. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I believe they ship out of there as well. I was just gonna pretend I was in the United Kingdom for a second. Oh, it's wanting street address and stuff. Shipping location. The address we use to calculate shipping costs and taxes. Supporter. Okay. I was hoping they had a back area. Ha 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 ha. My small kitten loves Zach's voice. He sits and listens intently. Aww. That's so sweet. Maybe if I just do a Google search for fourth wall shipping. Fourth wall. Oh, here comes a wolf. There's one right there. We're gonna have to light our flare. I saw it. I saw it. I saw the wolf. Let me get back to you on the shipping thing. I haven't looked into it a lot because I just started using them. But I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they have a European manufacturer as well as a U.S. manufacturer, so you're not stuck, you know, getting it from. I don't think you're stuck getting it just from the U.S. I think they do ship internationally, or they ship from you know, an area near to the U.K. and that sort of stuff. I would honestly have to look into it more. I mean, trying to do it on the fly, it's gonna take me literally hours to figure it out. And I'll probably have to like chat with somebody over there and talk to them and see what's going on. So it would probably at this point, Eugene, it would take me hours, but I will look into it and see if I can figure it out. I'm 90% sure that just like the old merchandise site I was using, they have both a American and a European manufacturer, so at most it would come from, like, you know, say like France or something, you know, wherever they have their manufacturer over there in Europe set up. So let me check on it and I will get back to you and let you know. And I'll check on that later today when I have a little, because trying to do it while I'm streaming is kind of tough. You just ordered from BHD's Fourth Wall store. It said it was shipping from the U.S. Okay. Well, maybe it doesn't. Like I said, I'll check. I'll check and see. I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure there, my friend. I don't know too much about it, so. If it's the same company that Red 5 uses, then yes, they do. Yes, they do what, Laka? Yes, they do ship from the U.S. or they ship from the U.K. as well. Crispy, you say you're also in the U.K.? Okay. I got a box of crackers. Look at that. We got ourselves a box of crackers, boys and girls. I do want to get all these cattails. I really do. Those I probably can't get right now, but I'll let it slide. They ship to the UK. Well, I'm sure they do, but the thing is that shipping from the US to the UK can sometimes be very cost prohibitive. So that can sometimes, you know, dissuade people from other countries of actually getting stuff. Which is sad, but, you know, most of the manufacturing does happen here, I guess. Well, it actually happens in China, but, you know, we'll not go there. Hey, now. Yeah, with world supply chains, who knows where it's actually sent out from exactly. That's why I said it's probably all coming from China one way or the other. They probably make it in China, send it to the US, ship it out from here, to be like, hey, we sent it there. It was $6.43 for a t-shirt from the US to the UK. That's not too bad. That was just the shipping, Chris. That's not horrible. I was thinking it'd be like 14, 15 bucks or you know, 14 or 15 pounds to send it from the US to UK. But that's not too bad for $6, basically $6.50. I don't know how much that is in poundage, but that doesn't seem to be too horrible. I don't think the torch is gonna light out here or stay lit in this weather. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Sure, it was 30 and shipping was extra about 1 to 1 at the moment. Oh, that's not bad. That's not too bad. I guess that's something also, Eugene. I know with most merchandise sites, you can get all the way through the order, and before you pay, it'll tell you what the estimated shipping is, which is usually pretty accurate. And at that point, you know, you can always back out and be like, yeah, I don't want to do it, you know. So you can always do that too. You can just kind of dummy something up and be like, how much is shipping actually going to cost me? And if it's too much, you can just be like, yeah, I'm good. I've done that a couple of times on things like on Amazon or something where I've just dummied up an order just to see how much it was. Hey, there's the matches. I was told they were guaranteed here. Metal and firewood. And then we're gonna pop down into our little spot here. I don't think I can make the fire there. I can make a fire here though. So yeah, that's not bad. I mean, you know, there's gonna be shipping no matter what, unfortunately. But yeah, that doesn't seem too outrageous, I guess. Let's get a little coal on there. I read the stay on target book, so we're just gonna throw that away. Yeah, we got a little coal on there. We got a little bit of stuff and things and stuff and things. Yeah, we're gonna run out of unburdened, so that means that we are gonna be a little bit on the overweighted side. You know what we could do, though? We could make ourselves some pancakes! Oh, can I make pancakes? Oh, do I not have enough? I don't have enough water for them, maybe? Oh, I don't have enough flour for them. Oh, okay. I don't have enough flour for them. Boo. You can make some birch bark, though. You can make some birch bark tea. That's good. Let's do that. And I'm gonna drink one of those just to get some health back. And then let's make a cup of coffee. Maybe a couple cups of coffee. There we go. Drink one of those to get a little energy back. Oh, you know what we can do here? Hold up, wait a second. Hold up, wait a second. Here's what we can do. We can go ahead and unload our thermos. Get all these heated up. Oh no, and then a blizzard sets in? Oh my god. I was thinking maybe a blizzard was gonna set in, but I was not expecting it. That sucks. That sucks so hard. Oh my god, Becky. Oh my god. We're just hunkering down. We're hunkering down here. Oh my god. Oh my god, we made it through. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, fire. Let's go. It's the best fire ever, boys and girls. It is the best fire ever. It is the goat of all fires. It is. It actually is. It lasted through the whole storm. It was like, storm? What storm? I don't see no storm. Fire was like, yeah, it's nothing. The fire was like, hold my beer. We're gonna keep 100 cattails on us. All right, let's go ahead and get the. Let's get a couple more cups of coffee made, because we do need the energy now for sure. Woo, baby, that was insane. Insane in the membrane. All right, that'll give us some energy. I know it's gonna weigh you down. We're just a little bit over. That's fine. You know what we'll do? Here's what I'm gonna do for you, buddy, because you're gonna bitch and whine until I get rid of some stuff. So we're just gonna drop a few sticks. There you go. See, look at that. Look at that. I'm amazed it didn't go out either. We're gonna slow walk here. We got super lucky that it came in from that side blowing the other way. That's what saved our ass, is that we had the storm go in the right direction. Woo! Yeah, baby, let's go. I just checked for the 20-ounce mugs, and it's like 41 AUD. What is AUD? Okay, so it's 41 AUD. I don't know what that. What is 41 AUD? I don't know I don't know what conversion rates go on or anything. So the mugs are kind of spendy. They are heavier though too, so that I guess that makes sense. Australian dollars. What is a Battlefield? What does a t-shirt? Just out of curiosity, what does a t-shirt work out to going down to Australia? I mean, I'm just going to be honest, Battlefield, I imagine that shipping to Australia is probably going to be on the higher end of shipping to anywhere. That'd just be my guess, is it's probably going to be on the higher end, which kind of sucks ass. I mean, you are down under, though. I mean, you got that over us. You are down under, so you got the cool factor over us all the time. So you got to pay a price for the cool factor. Yeah, that's like 27. It costs more. It costs more to ship the mug than the mug actually costs, which kind of sucks. But like I said, you pay for the cool factor. You got the cool factor you got the cool factor in spades down there. We don't get the cool factor. We get to have the sucky American factor, you know. You guys get to say cool things like crikey and Barbie. You know, and when you're talking Barbie, you aren't talking about the movie, you know. When we say Barbie, we're talking about the movie. Would it be worth it for multiple items? It might. It probably will combine items. It might. I mean, for multiple items, it probably will combine stuff. For a combined shipping cost would be my guess. But then again, like I said, I haven't used this site for very long. Stream Elements, basically, the company they were working with before stopped working with them or just stopped manufacturing stuff. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but they just basically went, yeah, we are no longer working with blah 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 site. They are no longer in business. Here's the one we recommend, and it just happened to be Fourth Wall, which you know, Fourth Wall has some nice stuff. I like that you can get different size mugs off of it. They have a lot of the hat options that I was looking forward to with Stream Elements. You know, so I get it. There's Wolvies over there, boys and girls. Wolvies. Sorry this turned into a merchandise stream. Sorry about that. I didn't mean for it to do that. I am working on other things for the merchandise site, though, too. I want to get a few other things up there. I always try to get stuff up for the holidays, too. You know, for Christmas time. The best time of the year, Christmas time. The most wonderful time of the year. Costs so much because it's got to be shipped to America from China and then shipped to Australia. You're not 100% wrong there, Kenneth. How about this, Battlefield? I will ship it to my house, have it shipped to me. You come and visit me, and I'll just hand it over to you personally. How about them apples? You come visit me, and I'll have it shipped here very cheaply to me, and then I'll personally hand it to you when you get here. That would work out, right? I mean, that can't be that expensive. We sort of get a meet and greet out of it, you know, all that sort of stuff. Battlefield's like, oh, I've been wanting to take a trip to the U.S. and Oregon's beautiful this time of year. We're on the slow road. We are a little bit overweight now. We're 0.78 overweight. We could probably drop some more sticks and get a little more speed. The thing is, though, we aren't cold anymore. You notice it's +3 with our torch out, so we aren't cold anymore. So we're not in a hurry. That'd have to be next year when I go visit my mother-in-law. Well, there you go. If you can save me a mug. It may be slightly used at that point, Battlefield. I mean, but hey, you could say, hey, I have a mug that Atheenon used. I built a bow today, sent it to the Discord. Oh, really? Like, actually built it, like, actually crafted your own bow. Actually crafted, like, made a real-life bow, Mr. Man. You're not kidding. A real-life bow. Like, a real-life one. That's freaking cool. I'm gonna have to go look at it. You sent a picture of it over to the Discord? Now I gotta go check it out. Now you got me going, ooh, I gotta go check this out, too. That torch is almost out. Let's throw it down and get a better torch. That torch lasted a long time, my friends. That torch was a good torch. It was a good torch. God, you know you haven't opened Discord on a computer for a while when it has like 14 updates you have to go through to get it to open. By the way, everybody, please keep Wolfish1, Anora's husband, kind of in your thoughts today. He's been experiencing some experiencing a few health issues and has not been feeling real well. That's why she is absent today. Oh, I see it. Oh, nice. I like it. It's in Builds and Crafts. Yes, I like that. That is awesome. I don't know. I don't use Snapchat. I don't even. What is Snapchat used for? Is it like a picture sharing site or what is it? I don't know what that is. Is it a picture sharing site or is it a chat site or what? I don't know. Old guy asking. So glad they fixed the flower bug. What's the flower bug, Bavella? I'm sorry, I'm going back up through chat that I might have missed. What is the flower bug, Bavella, that they fixed? I'm not familiar with that one. I got in a 130-foot show with it. Oh, wow.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load.
So you actually shoot as well. So you make and shoot as well. Yeah, Nora's husband is a sweetie, so. Imagine going on a 20-hour flight for a mug. Either you're insane or well off. Yeah, well, that's definitely a luxury at that point, Battlefield, because if you can afford the 20-hour flight for a mug, you probably could afford the shipping for it if you wanted to. There's probably no need for that 20-hour flight and the cost of the flight, right? I took a 20-hour flight that cost me, you know, $1,000, so I could save myself some money on shipping. I actually had somebody who was overseas, and they had, like you, Battlefield. It may have been you. I don't know. There was somebody who bought some merchandise at one point, but they had it shipped to a in-law or a family member who lived in the U.S. because it was cheaper to do that, and they just picked it up when they came and saw them, because they always came to visit them like once a year, and it was just cheaper for them to send it to them and just wait, you know, and just be patient and wait for it to, you know, wait for their usual yearly trip to see them, than to have it, you know. It was just more, it was like, well, I'm just not going to pay for the shipping, I'll ship it to somebody in the U.S., and then when I go visit them on my regular visit, I'll just pick it up from them. So, and they did that, so that, I do know that has been done before. But not that somebody would specifically take a flight to the U.S. just to do that, that's for sure. But yeah, Nora's hubby is Wolfish One. He's been having some medical issues lately, so everybody kind of keep him in your thoughts. You know, don't push it, Ath, because I'm insane. If I want it, I'm going out of my way to get it. Battlefield's like, I'm gonna get on a boat. I'm gonna sail to a certain locale, and then from there, I'm going to get on a plane. And then I'm gonna get on a train. Planes, trains, and automobiles, anybody? And then you're gonna get on an automobile. Get in an automobile and drive. Can't forget about the drive. Yeah, the nice thing is, if we were cold, I'd probably drop gear and run. But since we're not cold, I might actually pick up a little bit more stuff. That's the thing, is like, if you're traveling and you're traveling slow but you aren't cold, it doesn't really matter, because you're not taking damage. The main thing about that sucks when you're traveling heavy is if it's cold and you're taking damage, then you want to drop gear and try to move faster to get out of it. A merchandise courier, exactly. If I get lost in the way, I'm using my long dark skills to survive. It's like you take a right turn and end up in Canada. You hit the U.S., you take a right, you go up north into Canada, and you're like, where the hell am I? Maybe a U-Haul truck with John Candy as the Polka King. Oh, yeah. That was, I loved him in Home Alone. I hanged up my first ever bow built on my wall. It's also on Discord. Oh, nice. That is very cool. A mug mule. It's like a drug mule, but it's a mug mule. They're like, what do you got there, sir? I got 50 Atheenon mugs. Shh, I'll give you one. I'll give you one to get him through customs. I'll give you your cut. 10% right off the top. You get 5 of the 50 mugs. You get 10% right off the top, man. That's your cut. Instead of running drugs, you're running mugs. It's like we're trying to save on shipping, don't you know? Okay, we got ptarmigans over here. I sort of want to build a fire. Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy? I want to build a fire and I want to come out and try to get a ptarmigan. John Candy died way too young, yeah. I mean, let's be honest. John Candy was not the healthiest guy in the universe. I mean, you know, as sad as it was that he passed away, he wasn't a super healthy dude. He lived hard and he died young, unfortunately. Alright, let's throw some stuff in here just so we can get lightened up a little bit. Let's throw our 18 arrowheads in there. Let's throw our sewing primer in there. We got 4 accelerants on us. Let's throw our feather in there. Let's see. Is there anything in here that I care about? Not really. I'm gonna grab a few of the sticks just to light a fire in here. I want to have a little fire going when we get back. That way we could maybe make some broth. Merch is not too expensive in SEK. I mean the merch isn't super spendy. I mean, but it's the shipping that always gets everybody. Now t-shirt. I'm curious. Battlefield. Did you price like just a t-shirt?
Yeah, pretty well.
How much is a t-shirt to Australia? Just out of pure curiosity, I'm just wondering how much a t-shirt to the Australian nation is. I don't want my flare gun. I want my rocks. You missed them. Yes, we just got done with the forge run. Wait.
I might have to drop some gear.
Are you freaking kidding me? They were literally out here 5 seconds ago. Game. I hate it when it does that. I hate when zoning in resets an animal like that. That is something that's absolutely just ridiculous. We literally zoned in for like 5 seconds and the animals were like, yep, I'm out of here, bye! They heard me talking, man. They heard me threatening them. They heard me talking about them. They're like, yep, we're out of here. Let's just get a couple hours on there. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's like, I came in here because I just wanted to get a fire started in here so I could actually, like, you know, be okay and then go get a ptarmigan, and then it's like, ptarmigans were like, nah. That happened to me too. Never go through a door. Yeah, the doors are the portals to hell, I guess. Let's use this and read it one more time. Get our mending up.
Someone's gotta go.
Throw a few more sticks on here. Nothing's gotta go, my friend. Nothing's gotta go except your attitude. And then we're gonna grab our old millflower, and yeah, we'll do that. And have you had pancakes lately? I have. Pancakes! We got pancakes. See, galley. Lots of pancakes. See, galley. Old Fart Candy played a police officer in Blues Brothers. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I did not even realize he played that in there. Two pancakes before we go to bed. Yum yum. I was hoping to get a little ptarmigan so I could make a ptarmigan pie. But no. The game was like, nah. No ptarmigan pies for you, sucker. How long we got left on that fire? 34 minutes. Can I repair my socks in 34 minutes? I don't have any cloth. I left all my cloth here. There we go. Let's get some cloth. T-shirt's $11.98 shipping, which isn't bad. Okay, yeah, it's probably just because the mugs are really heavy. Battlefield, the mugs are. The mugs are substantial. I mean, they are a substantial item, so I kind of get that they're a little more expensive to ship. The T-shirt, that's not too bad. It just sucks when the item's more expensive to ship than it is to actually buy. That's always like, ugh. All right. Let's get some sleep. Actually, is there any maintenance we need to do? Because let's see, what do we have in here? Let's grab everything that's in there, and then let's go through here and just figure out what we got. Oh, I got these acorns we can crack. Let's get these acorns broken down. Prepare the acorns. Prepare the acorns. Preparing the acorns. Preparing the acorns. Why do you always prepare? Stop preparing. Just go. Just go. Sir, shouldn't you sit down? Ah! Preparing the birch bark. Let's not prepare the mushrooms. So yeah, that's that. The t-shirt, I think it mainly has to do with the... Now, I'm curious, Battlefield. I know I'm making you do a lot of work, Battlefield, and I appreciate it. I'm curious, if you bundle a t-shirt and a mug together, what does the shipping look like? If you say you wanted to get both of them, would the shipping be worse, or would the shipping be like less or more, or would they give you like a little bit of a bundle discount? I'm sure they give you like a discount. It's probably going to be about the same as it. I would imagine it's probably about the same as it would be just to get a mug by itself. Would be my guess. Because they'd probably be like, well, the t-shirt hardly weighs anything. It's just with a mug, so it's just going to go all together in the same box or whatever. Although sometimes I know some companies, it's like they ship stuff separately, which I think is goofy. Yum, yum. Let's go see if those ptarmigans are out there. Those ptarmigans are annoying me now. Okay, so this is empty. We've got a lot of weight on us, but we can get rid of some of that by leaving some cloth here. There we go. Calculates the shipping based on the cart contents. So if I were to order 9 mugs, it's like 150. Yeah. They have to have some way that they figure it different, though. They have to have something that they do in there. All right, let's go ahead and dump these cans here. Let's dump that Frontier Shooting Guide. Boopity bippity bop. I'm gonna keep the piece of scrap metal on me just cuz. The t-shirt can be shipped in a bag, whereas the mug needs to be in a box to protect it, plus the weight difference. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into it. Alright, we'll put more water here. And then I pick that up, and then we're overweight again. Let's leave... Oh, we got a newsprint on us. We can leave that here. Newsprint can stay. Book, we finished. That can stay. We're just looking through we're looking for anything that can stay here. I want all this stuff. I mean, I could leave stuff here, but I want all of it. That's the thing. I need the rock still because I need to scare off predators. The metal, I guess, can stay ultimately. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Well, I don't see the ptarmigans are just gone. They're like, yeah, we buggered off. They're like, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Damn you, ptarmigans. I really wanted the hatchet and the moose mug from the Hinterland store, but was out of stock within minutes last year. Yeah, that, unfortunately, they were just working through, I think, so here's what I think was with the Hinterland store was an interesting thing. See, most merchandise places that most streamers use, they're all, what do you call it? It's made to order product, so none of it is created before somebody actually orders any of it. Oh my god. None of it's actually created before anybody orders it. And so, none of it is actually sitting on a shelf anywhere or anything like that. So... Hinterland store was different, though. All that product was stuff they physically had, and they weren't making any more of it. And I think they massively underestimated the interest people had in buying some of their products. Did you hear, Atheenon? I finally got her. Oh, you mean the Coug? Did you finally get the Cougar, Deadpool? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I updated my game, so I don't have a chance of getting the Cougar. Honestly, Deadpool, here's my biggest disappointment with the Cougar. The gear is okay. the gear you get from her is okay. I mean, Is the gear that I get from her gonna really justify my survival? Or trying to go take her down? Probably not. Thank you for the bear apocalypse there, by the way, Fulgario. And that's the thing is like, the gear they gave us from her, it's kind of cool. We got some new gear, yeah. But for the trouble that it is to take her down, it's not, honestly, in my mind, really worth it. As far as, I mean, it's kind of cool to be able to take her down, but at the same time, it's like, did I really get anything out of it survival-wise? It's like going to Bleak Inlet on Interloper. You know, as an Interloper player, I go, is it worth my while going there? Damn! What is up with this? What is up with that? And we got a Polaroid. But, you know, it is cool to take her down, don't get me wrong. That is very cool. I always look at it from the perspective of, for my survival, is it worth it? Oh, Jesus freaking Christ. For my survival, is it worth that hassle to take her down? And usually my answer will be no. Yeah, I've been seeing two of those books here lately, too. Let's see, can we make a Maglin's fire? Heck yeah! Not gonna burn my birch bark, though. Not gonna use my accelerant. Actually, I'll use my accelerant in a wood match. No, I don't want to use my matches. I'm not gonna use... The accelerant doesn't add much. It makes it a 100% chance, but... Am I worried about speed? No. But that is super cool, Deadpool. I'm glad you finally got her. The funny thing is, like, I think about my long dark runs, usually, Deadpool, and I move around so much, I'd probably have to force her to spawn. Thank you, Jonadair. Thank you so much for the Pallister check there. I'd probably have to force her to spawn because I don't sit in the same spot very long, you know. I tend to move. I tend to be on the move most of the time. Because for me, that's what Interloper's all about, is moving. Let's make some pancakes. Let's actually get some water going here. Let's make a pancake. Yum yum. Let's go out and try to stone some rabbits. See if we can get a rabbit stoned out here. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. Would you like to get stoned with me, Mr. Rabbit? I don't encourage people to do drugs, but getting stoned with a rabbit is a great idea. Oh, how did we miss him? It went right behind him. Makes me so sad. That time we didn't miss. Hello, rabbits. I need some rabbity pies. Thank you very much.
This bag is getting too heavy.
Oh, shush it, Will. Bag is getting too heavy to carry. Now that I'm stuck on the Blues Brothers, I found the casting of Henry Gibson as the Yahtzee to be hilarious. It makes the movie next level. People who bought the Cowichan sweater from Hinterland store are the real ballers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the actual real Cowichan sweater from the Hinterland store. Yeah, unfortunately, Battlefield, like I was saying about the Hinterland store, it was a miscalculation on their part of how popular their gear was going to be with people. They did not expect their gear to be that popular. Do you ever get tired of how slow this game makes you move? No, I love it. I love it. I love that you can plod. I love how you plod along in the game. That to me is one of the greatest features of it, Blitz. I love that there's no fast travel. That you always feel that you're moving at a rather slow pace. I mean, I do tend to sprint a lot wherever I'm going in the game, because I do like to speed up a little bit. But I love that the game doesn't allow me to just like run around like crazy or insta travel places or anything like that. I say I kind of like that. I am going to take the hide. I'm going to leave the gut. I don't really care about the gut. I got plenty of guts. Got plenty of guts going. Oh, you know what we need to do? You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put down my birch and maple. I mean, we already have birch and maples curing in the other place, though, so. Up. There we go. Get those down. Found that maple up here. That's kind of nice. 14 minutes on the pie. Let's eat a pie. Yum, yum, yum. $47.88. Nice. Let's drink up. On to the Carter Hydro Dam to make our bow, arrow, and possibly some deer skin stuff too as well. Really, we're overweight just a little bit. Let's drop a few sticks. There we go. Now we aren't. We don't say slow, we say deliberate pacing. Exactly. But yeah, for me, Blitz, I actually like that I have to just kind of move slowly throughout the game. In that way, to me, it's a little bit more like real life. I mean, in real life, you aren't just running around, you know, at monster pace all the time. Especially in snow. Do I still have the pain affliction on me? Oh, I do still have pain. I was like, why is it going whooshy, whooshy, whooshy? You've got to hurt yourself so you can sleep later. Bye, Ath. Have a great time in Seattle. Stay safe. Bye, chat. Bye. Take care. Much love, Tegeta. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I won't see you probably till next Monday, so... Zach was wearing his Cowichan sweater in a recent video. Yeah, he's a big baller, man. He's a big boy. I couldn't afford a Cowichan sweater. No, I'm good. I don't believe in paying that much money for clothes. Yep, see you next week, Tegeta. Have a good one. The Cowichan sweater from the Hinterland store was a couple $100, I think. I think it was like, what was it, like $250 or $275 or something? It was not cheap. But I mean, it actually is really an actual Cowichan sweater, which those are not cheap. Cowichan sweaters are not inexpensive at all. They are very spendy. They're made of a very special thing. It was $270 USD. I think they're made, aren't they made out of some special material or something? They're made out of cows. Cowichan. Yeah, that's a lot of Deadpool comics. My wife is making, oh, that's awesome, Blitz. They're also hand knitted too. They're hand knitted by a blind Persian lady who is over a ancient shop that sells knickknacks and things. That's why they're so expensive. And only that lady can make them. She's the only one. And when the blind Persian lady is gone, who knows who's gonna make them? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know why she's blind and I don't know why she's Persian, but that's just, it's sort of like Mad Libs. Those are the adjectives and nouns that came to be in the Mad Lib. You remember Mad Libs? God, those were so fun. Give me a noun, and you'd go bicycle. Give me a verb. Give me a descriptive adjective. You know, it was so fun. I like those. Those were great. Okay, here comes the wolf. We can't fend him off yet. Hopefully he and us will pass, because he's going to where I used to be. And I'm going this way. If he doesn't see us, he'll get over there and then he'll smell us again.
Slow me down.
Yeah, he's like, where'd he go? Where'd he go to? She makes like $10 per sweater. Probably Battlefield. The only person allowed to wear blue jeans in our house is Bruce Springsteen. So yes, we basically were able to bait the wolf with our smell, and the wolf just kind of went right by us. The wolf, that was unplanned though. I'll tell you right now, I did not plan that in the least bit. I was just to see, now the wolf is coming back. The wolf's right over there, coming back this way because they smell us now. Now they smell us because of our pies. They smell the pie that is Atheenon. They're like, I want an Atheenon pie. And I'm like, no, you cannot have an Atheenon pie. They're not legal in your state. We don't have cooking 5 yet, so you're of no use to me, Mr. Wolf. This has been a great run, though. I mean, we have nearly 100 cattails still on us right now, so we're not in danger of food. We've got birch, maple, hides, guts, all curing here at the Carter Hydro Dam. We're gonna make our bow. We're gonna make some arrows. We're gonna maybe make a pair of deerskin somethings. Probably deerskin pants, since all we have is jeans. It's a good run so far. That's my pot pie, kitty cat. All right, here we go, baby. Let's get in here. And don't forget, if you're on the YouTube side, yeah, YouTube just put it up there. Smash that like button, boys and girls, if you're on the YouTube side. Boink, 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 boink. Smash that like button. Gotta like it. Gotta like it. All right, let's see what we got here.
A lot of gear.
Yes, it is a lot of gear. Look at all the birch and maple we got here. Oh, it's sick. It's absolutely gross and disgusting, but that is what I am all about. Oh, I forgot that I had that meat on me. That's probably what was drawing him to me. I forgot I had the rabbit meat on me. I forgot I had that on me. I was like, wow, that's a lot of reaction just for some pot pies. But, you know, I had the raw rabbit meat on me too. Whoopsie. Okay, so let's eat these pancakes because it's almost done. And so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deer hides. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2 of them are almost cured. 2 of them are almost cured here. And then we have the other birch that we found as well. And then we got all the cured guts here. Let's go ahead and put these, we will read these archery books because that will help boost our archery. The nice thing about archery is you can read books past level 4. Unlike firearms, which at level 4 you can no longer read the small books. You have to read the 25-hour books on firearms. You can read the archery books all the way through the max level, so that's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and throw some of that. Let's throw that cured leather in there. Where's my feathers at? Oh, my feathers are out here. Okay, I was like, where the frick are my feathers at? Where are my freaky feathers? Okay, let's throw our coal in here. Let's throw that. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's put our coal. Let's drop our coal on the ground. That weighs a lot. Learned a lesson today. Don't wear deer hide booties in the zone of contamination from 99 to 68 just after getting to the first camp. Yeah, the zone of contamination wears your gear down really super quick. It's kind of disturbing. It's kind of disappointing, to be honest. All right, so we've got a lot of hides to put in here. We've got a bunch of guts. I got a fresh rabbit hide. So let's go drop that fresh rabbit hide out here. I forgot about that. Got a freshie. Fresh. There we go. Now, how many deer hides do we have now? We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is awesome. And we have a whole bunch of guts. Let's grab 2 of those. Okay, that's the top drawer. We'll go one drawer down. That's where we're going to store our maples for the moment. How much daylight we got left? We don't have a lot of daylight left. We've got one arrow shaft that we got for free. And we got a whole bunch of crow feathers too. Okay, so I think what we'll do first is we'll make up our bow first. The bow will take about 6.5 hours, I believe, with the knife. Yeah. I don't think we'll be able to finish it today, but we can get it a good ways going. We can get a good chunk of it done. I mean, if we can finish it today, that would be great. We might. Oh, look at that. We actually finished the bow. That, oh, do we have an aurora? It's a crafting marathon, boys and girls. It's a crafting miracle.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yeah, let's go. Rest? What is it? Rest is for the weak, Will. Rest is for the weak, buddy. You know what you need to do, Will? Here's what you need to do, buddy. Here's what you need to do. You know what you need to do? You slam down a cup of coffee, zip it, slam the coffee down, and just keep crafting, buddy. Just keep crafting. Craft like your life literally depends on it. Yeah, let's go. I hate that you always have to re-up that each time. I wish you could choose to craft multiple shafts at a time. Like, I wish you could do multiple birch and arrow shafts at a time, because you always have to, like, get back into the menu, exit out. Oh yeah, you know what you need to do? You need to pound down another cup of coffee. And now, actually here, let's eat a few cattails too. We have 100 cattails, we might as well pound them down. We ain't gonna starve ourselves, that's for sure. If you toggled right, it's only one space to the knife. Oh, is it? I always go to the left, J-Car. I don't know why. Probably because I'm left-handed and that's how I think. See if we can get 8 arrows done before the aurora goes out. Nope, that's it. That was it. That was it. That was it. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna sleep here for. Let's do. Actually, let's drink first. We're only gonna sleep till morning. We aren't gonna sleep that long. Let's just sleep 5 hours. That'll probably get us into morning. We want to get this done as fast as we possibly can. Now, the other thing we can do here, because we have the materials for it, is we could craft up a travois. We could go for that. We have 4 birch, or 4 maple. We got a deer hide. We got guts. We could actually make a travois if we wanted to. It's not outside the realm of what we can do, because we have all the materials we need for it. Okay, let's do the other arrow shaft. It's 2 clicks to that side. It's 2 clicks to the knife, J-Car. For some reason, it goes to the hatchet first. And I have no more arrow shafts anyway, so that's good. Yeah, let's go ahead and go here and go 8 more arrows. Yawn all you want, buddy. You're gonna thank me when we have these arrows made. You're gonna thank me, my friend. All right, let's eat down some cattails. Yum, yum. We're pounding the cattails down left and right. We got 90 of them, though, so who cares? Who cares? Oh, water? Oh, yeah, we're a little short on water, but guess what? Guess what? Somebody named Atheenon planned for this day. Oh! We got water. See, Galley, lots of water. That's where pre-planning comes into play. All right, let's make a few more simple arrows. How many can we make? We can make 7 more. We can do 7 more arrows. We'll probably get it. We might get them done. Oh yeah, look at that. Now watch this when we get our bow out. 18 arrows, baby. Oh. Oh yeah, that is so damn sexy right there.
It's like something
It is sapping your energy, my friend. It's the incessant gnawing at your brain that something is wrong. Alright, we're 47 kilos right now. No option to craft multiple arrows with a toolkit on console. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's go ahead and eat some food. Let's see, is our health high? Our health is max. Let's just eat these sardines, why not? If we get, oh, we didn't even get food poisoning. Never mind, I was gonna say, if we get food poisoning, we get food poisoning. We take a tea and we fight it off. It's no big deal. When you're at max health, you can risk food poisoning. Because if you're at max health and you're ready to sleep, all you do is eat the food. If you get food poisoning, you just down a tea or take your antibiotics, go to sleep for 10 hours, and you're totally fine. And you won't lose it. You'll lose like maybe 1 point of health, and you'll get that back very quickly the next day. And if you really want to cheese it, if you are, say you're 8 points down on health and you get food poisoning off of something like that and you want to gain back health, drink your tea and then go in and drink your birch bark tea, and you can actually gain back health while fighting off food poisoning. Because the birch bark tea overrides the basically food poisoning nullifies your ability to gain back health while sleeping. Birch bark overrides that nullification and gives you 6 points back for every 2 hours, no matter what. So you can always get health back. How many feathers are left? Any for fire hardened arrows? I was gonna look, J-Car. I was gonna look here. That's we have to have a fire for that, but yes, we have 5. We exactly have five feathers left right now. We have 5 feathers left. So yeah, we've done pretty much everything I wanted to do on this run. We've got our stuff and things going on. Let's go ahead and throw this arrow shaft in there. Throw a couple of those in there. Got extra pot in there already. We've got teas aplenty in here. Let's grab one more of those. Let's grab a couple whetstones because we will need those. We've got several canisters of salt in here. Let's leave another one in there as well. I'm gonna keep that and those on me. Let's add a few cattails to the bin because we don't need that many on us. Let's add the charcoal to the bin. We don't need stones anymore because we aren't going to be stoning wolves any longer. We're going to be facing them straight up. Let's just throw a few torches in here because we don't need those as much any longer. Those are for lighting fires and nothing more. Wow, we have a lot of mushrooms. We're gonna prepare all those mushrooms up and get them ready to go. The hammer I need to smash down acorns, but I could just temporarily leave that here while we go to the other zone. See, I'm now of the mind to carry a heavy hammer with me because acorn smashing into acorn grounds is really nice, and I can't do it without a hammer. It's the one thing I can't do without a hammer, which, you know. Let's see, if I break down this chair, I'll get some metal from it. There we go. Grab us my toolkit. And repair my hacksaw. There we go. Back to 87%. That's pretty good. I do love me my quality tools. Alright, so we're going to leave that here. Let's leave the rest of this metal here, too. I'm going to take all this stuff with me into the next. I'm going to leave that there. I don't have the recipe for anything to do with that anyway. Oh, I can make those up. Clothing-wise, oh, I have an extra hat. The one thing, I have that extra hat. I can just drop that here. I won't disrespect the toque. We won't go disrespecting the toque right now. I do have a wilderness kitchen book. I could read that. What's our cooking skill at right now? It's almost a 4, so that's not too bad. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is what I usually do after I get done with the forge run. We're just gonna go off to the ravine. I'm gonna grab my acceptable pies and my gamey rabbit meat. Now, to get out of this yard without going through the gate, this is what I recommend you usually do, is head up this little cliff here, this little snowbank, skate across the top of the rock here, and then it drops you right into the ravine without having to really face the wolves. The wolves may be down here, but we won't really have to face off against them. Gives you a chance to get away from them and into the ravine, which the ravine is one of the best little transition zones in the game. It has more, it has more birch bark in a small sequestered area than pretty much any place in the game. I mean, it's just as far. I mean, I know Ash Canyon has a lot of birch bark. I know that Birch Forest has a lot of birch bark, but I'm saying as far as like this is a very small zone with a lot of stuff in it. Birch bark. You have the rope climb down to the ravine basin. You've got the birch that's in here as well. There's always a stand of birch here. Here it is right here, as a matter of fact. We're gonna grab these birch. What is that? Is that 3? Yeah, 3 birch, which is actually pretty good. We got 3 birch here. Hey, DSP, how's it going, buddy? Also, you usually have 1 or 2 deer in this zone that are already dead that you can just get harvested. You can harvest the hides from, and then on the other side you have several live deer that you can shoot and hunt in this zone, and they don't really have a lot of places they can go and die and get off your radar. Although I don't see the deer right now. There's no deer here for me, which is kind of weird. Maybe they're over closer to the cave over here. Oh, there's deer prints right there. It's going down this way. Because usually these early shots, you're not going to get a one-shot kill on the deer. The deer's going to take your arrow and he's going to run away with it. But DSP, how you doing today? I hope you're doing good, man. Hope things are going well for you. Free ravine early deer boots. Yes, indeed. I have combat boots, so I'm not too worried. Oh, there it is right there. So to get close to the deer, you have to do a little crouching and walking here. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Because these deer are, especially the female deer, are very spooky. They see you from a long distance away. So what you want to do is you want to wait. You don't want to do it while they're walking, because they're immediately going to run. You're going to wait till they do that. You want them to stop. You want them to put their head down. You kind of aim your cursor at their foot. And then when you stand up, you should have a pretty good heart shot on them. All right, come on, baby. Put your head down. Put your head down. You know you're hungry. You know you're hungry. There you go.
Find some place to escape.
Yeah, see, even with that, she still didn't die. But we got a second shot on her and she's down. Oh, that was nice. Woo, there we go, baby. That's how we do it. Jay with the 45 months. There's my nephew, Connor J. Who I'm gonna see next Monday. Right? Right? We're gonna see you next Monday,
Connor
right?
J just resubscribed for 45
I think,
months.
right? Yeah,
Nice
yeah,
shot.
right, yeah. I don't think I can get a fire started here. Yeah, it's way too windy to start a fire here. Can I get a fire started behind this tree? I can. Can I do a Maglin's fire? I cannot. But yes! Connor J's coming to town. Anna J is coming to town. He's making that list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna see that Uncle Atheenon is naughty or nice. Anna J is coming to town. Wow, that went really sour really fast. Let's go ahead and prepare up a couple large acorns. I am really hungry. Let's go ahead and get a few birch bark made up. Boop. Let's just get a little bit of water on here. It's like a liter there. Liter here. All right, we got that going there. Now what we got? Let's see, we got 25 minutes on that. All right, let's do this. We got 25 minutes to harvest. Let's use our hacksaw. 25 minutes, not that long. 27, there we go. Woo! A little cold out here. We're just gonna do we're just gonna do a little harvesting on this deer. Get a little bit of food off of it. I got that rabbit meat on me too. Yeah, well, this is our Timberwolf Mountain ready to go guide. We got this one going on right now. We already did the Ash Canyon one, which was a lot of fun. And every week we're gonna start a new one. Every week we're gonna be doing a new one. So I'm very excited for these because they're fun to do. And every week we're gonna start a new one in a new location. And just kind of go from there. Alrighty then. Somehow my fire is still not gone out. I don't know how. I'm not gonna argue with it though. We're gonna ride this fire as long as we can, boys and girls. Let's make some venison pies. I don't know how this fire is surviving here right now. It seems like it would be in the wind, doesn't it? I mean, doesn't it seem like it'd be in the wind? Oh, hold on. No, I didn't want to do that. But it's not for some reason. And I don't know how it's not in the wind. Looking for the HRV super spawn? Oh, yeah. Hey, foolish noob, it's going pretty good, man. We're doing pretty good. I still don't know how this fire is surviving here. Don't ask questions. Just consume product. Get excited for next product. Don't ask questions, boys and girls. Just take it for what it is. If the game wants to give it to me, I am more than willing to take it. We're gonna get a little hypothermic here. It's gonna cause us a little hypothermia. Oh, we can't take it in that time. Oh, son of a biscuit. Can we do it? We can do it with the knife, though, right? Yes, we can. Why is the fire not... I don't know. I'm not... Like I said, foolish noob, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. You don't ask those questions. If you don't want the answer to it, you just don't ask the question. And I don't want the answer, so I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna go along with it and be like, hey, you know, the fire's just the fire, right? I don't control the fire. I just pretend that it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's working as intended, correct? Have any birch bark to prepare? I do. Look at that. Prepare up another acorn. Oh, we are getting wet though. I think the game just kind of glitched right now. I think the game is a little bit on the glitchy side. Let's see, what, 28%, 84% wet. Not for very long. There we go. Let's eat the rabbit pie. Grab a couple torches that we can just, let's grab a torch so we can just turn that into a stick later on. Okay. Off to the cave. I don't know why that fire never got blown out. I have no explanation for it whatsoever. It is a mystery to me as well. It's making me feel tired. Well, boo frickin' who for you, buddy. Guess what? There's a cave over here we can sleep in. I don't know if I want to sleep in this kind of weather, but I do need to make some fire-hardened arrows as well. So we'll probably just start another little fire in here. There's a few more feathers for us. We got some sticks on us. Oh, there's another birch bark. I needed one more birch bark to have an even number. Odd numbers of birch bark are not what you want. You do not want odd birch bark. Because you have to have 2 to make a prepared birch bark. What's in the bag? What's in the backpack? Nothing.
Starting to slow me down.
Yes, it is, but we're warm back here. Let's go ahead and go out here where it's cold, and we're gonna drop our meat, and then we're gonna drop our pies, and then we're gonna go back in where it's warm. There we go, there we go. And then here we can prepare up our birch bark. By the light of the silvery moon. And we can prepare up some mushrooms. Oh god, we have so many mushrooms. We have so freaking many mushrooms to prepare and cook. Look at all these mushrooms we have. We have 54 mushrooms. This is how many hours of preparing mushrooms? We could prepare mushrooms for the next over almost 7 hours. Nope, we need to cancel that because now it's cold. Now it's cold in here. Okay, let's get a fire. Let's get a fire started. Oh, now it's warm. Oh, we have the torch. We have the torch. I forgot.
Something's making me feel really tired.
I bet it is.
All right.
Yeah, our clothing will dry off by the fire here pretty quick, so... They fixed that bug, thank God. And then what we'll do while we're by the fire here as well, so let's go ahead and get just a little bit of sleep first. We'll get a little bit of water boiling here. So we can just do that in the pot. Get 2 liters of water going. Get our bedroll down. Sleep for 2 hours. There we go. Bippity boppity boo. All right. And then what we can do is we can go into the fire here. We can do some crafting.
I think I need to lay down.
Can you explain the mechanic where Will and Astrid are still in heartbeats and wobbling when all the meters are in the white? Still in heartbeats and wobbling. Are you talking about when you're at low condition? Are you talking about like low condition when they're below 10% health? Is that what you're talking about? The only time I know that they wobble and you hear the heartbeat going is when your condition is below 10%. And then it doesn't matter if you have all white meters. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I find that to be annoying as crap, to be completely honest. I don't like that game mechanic at all. That game mechanic actually bothers me a lot. I wish they didn't have that. But yeah, that's just because they're low condition. There's nothing you can do about it. They will always make that noise when they're in low condition like that. You'll have that you'll have the heartbeat going the whole entire time, and you're like, geez Louise, stop it. Stop the madness. Stop the heartbeats. But you gotta remember, it's the heart of rock and roll, my friend. It's the heart of rock and roll. It's still beating. And from what I've seen, you know, it's still beating. So the heart of rock and roll, you can never stop. Let's get there. I bet he wouldn't have slapped Eddie Murphy. Probably not, Peace Dog. Let's check our clothing here too. Yeah, see, everything's dried out nicely. Now I have a feeling that some of our stuff maybe took some damage from the wind because it did get wet out there. Yeah, it looks like some of our stuff took damage from the wind, which kind of sucks. How long to repair those? 27 minutes to repair those? Let's give it a shot. We are going to make deerskin boots right away.
I need to drop something.
Shh. Shh. The attitude, my friend. That's what you need to drop. Let's get our birch bark teas cooked up. Prepare up another mushroom. We have so many mushrooms. I don't really want to start another fire right now. I'm hoping our bedroll and our stuff can keep us through the night. Let's just sleep for like 4 hours. We probably can't die in 4 hours time. I say we probably can't die in 4 hours time. Okay, it is -4 now. We can't die in 2 hours time, right? Okay, it's still only -4. Still only -4 right now. Take 54 minutes to repair that. We'll probably be almost cold by the end of it. It's -6 now. Okay, yeah, we need to start a fire. Yeah, we need to start a fire. Yep, that needs to happen. Oh, do we not have any sticks? Do I really not have any sticks right now? All right, let's break down a torch. Do I have... yeah, I have a torch here I can break down. Okay. I have no sticks. I got no sticks. Bet he would have slapped Eddie Murphy? Probably not. Probably not.
It's making my head feel thick.
But who knows? I mean, you know, I feel I can't justify his actions, but I feel for him because I have a feeling he's gone through a lot with that lady. And, you know, what you gonna do, you know? Let's eat our elegant pancakes for breakfast. Yum, yum. All right, let's get some cooking going on here. Let's get some water. We'll get some water here. We'll get our pot down here. We'll get that last coffee cooked up. Let's make another mushroom. We had 54 mushrooms, boys and girls. 54. What's the gossip on Eddie Murphy? Oh no, I think Peace Dog was just saying that he wouldn't have slapped, Will Smith wouldn't have slapped Eddie Murphy like that. If Eddie Murphy had made that joke, he wouldn't have done it. I think he felt comfortable with Chris Rock. I mean, you saw in the video, Chris Rock was thinking that it was just going to be a bit, you know, that Will Smith was going to come up and be all macho, and it was going to be a bit. And I honestly don't think Chris Rock. I mean, I don't think Chris Rock knew what was coming. I really, truly do not. Make the insulation. I don't have enough ptarmigan down to do it. I only have 5. I only have 4, and you need 5. You need 5 ptarmigan down to make the insulation. So we don't have enough, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we don't have enough. I'd like to say we do, but we don't. And there, boys and girls, is cooking 4. All right, it's got warm out again now. That's nice. Got 2 hours left. Let's make a couple more liters of water. Oh, yeah, Eddie Murphy's old school gangster. We would have wiped the floor with him. As much as Eddie Murphy likes to joke around, he's old school. He's like Richard Pryor. He would have just taken him out. He wouldn't have slapped the Rock either. Yeah, he wouldn't have. Well, yeah, nobody slaps the Rock. Nobody slaps the Rock. What's up there? How's the temperature in the U.S.? Just fine. Today's supposed to be high as 79. No big deal. 79, a little overcast. Unless it gets to 90, I'm not really that concerned. I mean, 90 even isn't that bad, to be honest. '90's not that bad at all. We've all become so pampered with our air conditioning. I think that's the big thing. We're also pampered with our air conditioning. We're like, if it's, you know, I can't handle it anymore because it's, you know, I'm used to my air conditioned house, which is at a moderate 74 degrees all day long, you know. We're all a bunch of wussies. That's what I'm saying. We're all a bunch of wussies. We're used to it being so nice and cool in our houses. Let's do that, and we got, I think, 1 more mushroom to prepare. Yes, 1 more now. Let's see how many we got to make up here. So we just hit cooking 4, which is great. Don't get me wrong. Let's get a couple mushrooms down. Mushroom down. So let's see where we're at on our cooking skill. So yeah, cooking 4 on day 19. Not too bad. We now have 22 mushrooms and 11 rose hips to make up. We got a full thing of tea here. There we go. We got a full thing of tea. And by the way, it did heat that up, but look how little that 1 tea heated the entire thing up, but there's not much left in the heat. We've been over a heat advisory all day long. It's 83 degrees right now at 4:30 p.m. Forecast to be cray cray. Yeah, I mean, 83 degrees is not a. I'm sorry, that's panicky type stuff. 83 degrees. It's summertime. If this was November and it was 83 degrees, I'd be like, yeah, maybe you need to worry a little bit. It's freaking July. It's freaking August. I mean, it's called summertime. It's called summertime. I mean, it's not November, it's not December. You know, I don't know. I'm just like, I think the It's 83 at past 11. Hey, I've had those days before here in Oregon. If the right temperatures hit and there gets to be like no dissipation of the heat, it can be 83 degrees at 11 p.m. That's not unusual. That happens. Try being down in the deep south. I'm sure the people in the deep south in the United States are like, 83 at 11 p.m.? That's nothing. Try 83 at 3 in the morning with 90% humidity. They probably laugh at us. The deep south laughs at us. That is pretty warm though at 11 p.m. How hot did it get during the day? Just out of curiosity. Let's read this book here. Let's read the book. We're gonna do a little reading, boys and girls. It's reading time with Atheenon. Seriously, you're gonna do another storm on me. You're gonna do another storm right after a storm. The game's like, yeah, man, here we go. Let's do this thing. It's hot as AF in Texas right now. See, I'm lucky. I live in the Pacific Northwest. To be honest, in the Pacific Northwest, we get pretty mild weather most of the time. Most of the time, the weather here in the Pacific Northwest, it's pretty chill. There's not a lot of, like, really extreme weather here, which I personally love. Okay, it's too dark to read. It is getting cold in here, too. We don't really need to sleep for, we're just gonna sleep like 2 hours at a time. This is what I call my 2-hour strategy. You cannot freeze to death in 2 hours. You can get cold, you might lose some health, but you can't freeze to death in a 2-hour period. So if you sleep 2 hours at a time, you should be okay. And if it gets too cold, then you can make a fire, you can go indoors, whatever you need to do. Now, if we had the down bedroll, I'd be pretty confident we'd be able to do it all night long. All night long. 94 is super hot. 35 degrees Celsius. 94 is getting up there for sure. 94 is nothing to sneeze at. It's finally starting to cool down in Tennessee. All right, here we go. Get ourselves all nice and thirsted up. So then we'll do 3 hours since the storm passed. 3 hours. Probably the time you'll need to get out of the spider's nest. Hey now, hey now, hey now. Yes, tomorrow, by the way, boys and girls, we will be playing some D&D. We will be back in the spider's nest and facing off some big nasty spiders, which I'm not looking forward to. But hey, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a good time had by all. All right. Let's eat a little food. Yum, 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 yum. I don't have enough ptarmigan down for the. No, I don't have enough for it. You need 10. We haven't been able to get enough ptarmigans. Unfortunately, we have 10. We have 4 ptarmigan fur, and you need 10 for the bedroll. You need 10 ptarmigan down just to improve the bedroll once. And I don't have that yet. There we go. Now we're starting to get warm. Yeah, so unfortunately with the limited amount of ptarmigan down we have, we don't got enough. Boo. I just wanted to read the archery books because those are very important for getting our archery skills going up, 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 up. There we go.
If I could drop any of this gear.
What is ptarmigan down? It is the down feathers. It's basically feathers. All birds have down. A lot of them have. I think most of them have down, and it's a type of feather that basically keeps them warm. Pillows are I believe are made out of. You can get like goose down comforters, or you can get comforters that have down feathers in them, that have like ptarmigan down or goose down or whatever. How do you get them? You kill the little ptarmigans. You kill the little ptarmigans, and you get four ptarmigan down per ptarmigan that you kill. So it's not a lot. It's not a lot of ptarmigan feathers that you get, unfortunately. I wish you got more, but you do not. All right, let's go out here and find some stickity boos. We might find a little more birch bark this direction. And we do have the arrows of the crafted sort, the fire-hardened arrows, which aren't good against deer, wolves, or bears, but they're just fine against ptarmigans, and they're fine against rabbits too. And although you don't get a skill up for making the improvised arrows, you do get a skill up when you shoot things with them. I hear another deer over here. Oh, is that him there? That's him there, I think. There's the deer. It's a buck. It's a buck, boys and girls. We got a buck. I think I scared him off. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. Just want to get the high ground. Yeah, we all know how important the high ground is. Gotta sneak up on him. At this skill level, we have to sneak a little bit. Maybe I can get him to run back the other direction. Nope, he's gonna run down that way. Let's grab a couple stones. See if we can direct traffic here a little bit.
Find some place to escape this cold.
Here we go. Alright, well, he's going the right direction, and he's bleeding now, so I guess that's something. No, don't go die up there. You stupid deer. You stupid dumb deer. You big dummy. Yeah, go die over there. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Go die over there. I was hoping he'd just die right in his tracks there. So you gotta really run around all this direction. There we go, okay. That's not bad. Actually, he died right next to a cedar, which actually could be really good for us. That could be actually really nice because we could cut the cedar down, get some more firewood that way. Can we build a fire here right now? We can. Oh, yeah, that might be worth it. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it, boys and girls. Because then we can get the cedar, we can get the deer. I think we'll try to quarter the deer first, and then if we have a chance, we'll grab the cedar, and then we can just take everything back into the cave.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Any guess how many mag lenses are in Interloper run? Probably 2 to 3, I would imagine. I'd say 2 to 3 are probably in any specific Interloper run. I did actually grab the deer hide on the last one. I didn't take his guts. I didn't take the guts, no strings. I took the hide, though. This time I'll get the hide and the guts. And we're also going to break down the... Oh, this was fur. We're going to break the fur down, because what's a good fur? Absolutely nothing. We'll throw one fur on there. We'll break down a thing of meat here. What's better, fur or cedar? Cedar is actually the better of the two evangelists. Because if you base it on weight to fire time ratio and warmth ratio, out of one fur, you get 8 degrees of warmth for a kilo. Out of cedar, you get 12 degrees of warmth out of a kilo because each cedar weighs half a kilo and gives you 6 degrees per cedar. So it's better to actually better to actually carry cedar than it is to carry fir. Now fir does give you a little longer burn time than cedar does, but it also is twice as heavy as the cedar. And it doesn't give you as much warmth as the cedar for that amount of carry weight. So if you're going weight versus warmth, you definitely want to go on cedar. Cedar is probably the best firewood out there. Because if you look at, I actually did a whole video on that, and it's up on YouTube if you want to go check it out. But if you look at sticks, each stick that you put in a fire gives you 1 degree of warmth. Well, you get 6 degrees out of this, which is the exact same as you get from a piece of cedar, but instead of 0.9 kilos, the cedar only weighs 0.5. So cedar's even better than sticks. So if you have a choice between carrying 6 sticks or a piece of cedar, always carry the cedar. If you have a choice between a fir firewood and 2 pieces of cedar, always carry the cedar. If you're trying to like pare down what you want to carry. Let's warm up I think we have an opportunity here, boys and girls. Let's warm up this birch bark tea. We're gonna drink that down. Would you rather spend the night in the woods with a well-fed bear or spend the night in the woods with Steven Seagal? What kind of question is that? I'm totally confused. Is that a riff off of the would you rather be in the woods alone with a man or a bear? Which I would always rather be alone with a man than a bear. Because, yeah, the bear's going to rip me to shreds. I've seen what bears do in Long Dark. They're not very friendly. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. We're actually warm. We're actually physically warm right now out here. Oh, my OMG, boys and girls. OM frickin' G. Give me the bear, well-fed bear. I'd rather do that than have to listen to Steven Seagal. Think about, talk about how cool he is. Where do I have a base in HRV, if at all? When I go to Hush River Valley, I always choose the cave right there by the lake is where I usually base up in Hush River Valley. That's where I base up in Hush River Valley, is that cave right there. It's very close to everything I want, and it has a very nice, it has a very easy access to the exit to the zone, as well as access to other things in the zone, like the Hush River itself, and that sort of stuff. By Stair Steps Lake, yes. And it also has a bear that's right by it, so you can go hunt the bear if you want. It's got easy access, like I said, to all the things around it, which is fantastic. So yeah, the one right by Stair Steps Lake is awesome. Yeah, as long as the bear is not pregnant, or it's a grizzly. Now, if it's a grizzly or a polar bear, they will attack you. because they see you as food. You are one big tasty morsel to them. So if it was a grizzly bear, and it was like right before hibernation season, I'd probably nope out of that. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. All right, I see a piece of cedar over here. It's only 1 arrow down temps right now, boys and girls. When it's 1 arrow down temps, you take full advantage, and you take any piece of cedar or fir that you can find. Oh yeah, look at all that firewood we have. We have so much firewood now. Oh my God, Becky, look at all that firewood. So I saw Redacted made a funny comment there. Hello, Atheenon, longtime viewer, first time chatter. Question: what is your single proudest achievement in the video game The Long Dark? Thank you. I'll take my answer off air. I think the first time I got to 500 days was pretty hype. I was pretty stoked the first time I ever got to 500 days. I was like, that was like a huge accomplishment, especially back then when the game was so much smaller. It was a lot harder to get that achievement. It's not to diminish that achievement from now, but it was a lot harder to get that back in the day. It wasn't as easy as it was now, because there was only 6 zones in the game. You really had to manage your resources, I think, a lot better back then. But that was probably one of my proudest achievements. Topping up his felt tip window peak. What you did? Are you talking about Steven Seagal's? Are you talking about Steven Seagal? I'm so confused right now. Redacted with the 19-month membership on the YouTube side. Thank you for answering my question. Hey, you know, thank you so much for being a 19-month member on the YouTube. Appreciate that very much. Let's drop the hide here. And let's get these guts down too. There we go. Let's drink a coffee because we are a little thirsty. We're gonna top off with a little coffee there. Get a little bit of water. That'll also make it so we can run back out and grab all that crap and bring it back over here too, because we got stuff out here now in the woods. Okay, today was a fine day, boy. It was a good day, boys and girls. It was a good day. We hacked down, what was it, 3 fir and a cedar. We got a deer. We cooked the deer up. All right, it's still got 23 minutes. I'm gonna grab all these. Eat that down. I'm doing Faithful Cartographer now, only missing Hutch River Valley. I modified it so I can only leave the region after I map all the locations. Very interesting. Nice. Went to so many places you've never visited. It is. That's one thing I will say, Evangelist, about Faithful Cartographer, is it will definitely take you to places you've never seen in the game before, which I think is very good. Because there's a lot of, you know, we get very focused on, you know, if you're in Pleasant Valley, you know, farmhouse, barn, Thompson's Crossing, radio control hut, and gone. You know, you basically get in your mind that you've got to go to these certain XYZ places, and you miss out on other places that, you know, sometimes are kind of cool. Excuse me. Got the sneezies there all of a sudden. So it is pretty cool to go and visit new and exciting locales, you know. And high cows as well. I'll give you guys night vision here, because I'm just doing some I'm rearranging my meat right now. So don't mind me while I play with my meat for a second. Because messy meat is a messy mind, my friends.
Something's gotta go.
Steven Seagal's realistic Windows Peak hairline. Oh, okay. I think it's a very handsome hairline. All right. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Out we go to get our stuff. This meat should be done out here. Beautiful. You come back to hear me talking about messy meat. Hey, you know what? Dirty balls and messy meat are a horrible thing. I stand against both of those. I stand against both those things. Torch. There we go. Woo! Let's go, baby. Yeah. So this is a great way. This is actually a great way to finish off this run, boys and girls. Because honestly, at this point, we're set up for the rest of the game now. We've got food and water here in the ravine. At this point, I would go down to the bottom of the ravine, gather the stuff there, pop into Bleak Inlet, and check out the prepper's cache there to see if the prepper's pie recipe is in it. Because you don't have to go very far into that zone to get to that, to get to the cache there. We are very close. Let's eat a piece of meat here. Yum, yum, yum. And we may come back to this run at some point, too. You know, it's not like we're never going to visit this again. We're probably going to come back at some point to it. We'll hang on to it as a viable run for the future for doing something. We've got lots of fuel. We got lots of stuff and things here. And we've got our skills. We got carcass harvesting at 3, cooking at 4. Fire starting at 2. Archery is over halfway through 3 on the way to 4. We've read 3 archery books, so that's helped a ton to get that up there. Let's sleep for just like 6 hours. So yeah, we have, I mean, this run is pretty well set up. We got our bow and arrows already. We got 18 arrows. We got a nice bow. We have tons of maple and birch still in the Carter Hydro Dam. At this point, if I was to continue this run, we'd search the rest of the ravine here, the winding river. No, we'd search the rest of the winding of the ravine. We'd go down to the bottom into Bleak Inlet to check the prepper's cache, and then we'd take everything and move back into Mystery Lake and do that whole loop around, try to get the 2 bears in Mystery Lake, try to get a moose, so we can get the moose hide satchel secured, and then we just kind of like be living in Mystery Lake for a hot minute, and then we'd move on to Milton, and then up into Hush River Valley with our moose hide satchel in tow and everything, and we'd be just living and surviving that way. And that's pretty much what we would do for the rest of this run, is just do that, and yeah, I mean, this run is going fan-freaking-tastic. Except for the constant blizzards, of course. Except for the constant freaking blizzards, my friends. But next week, when we start, we'll be starting a new run in a new zone. It will not be Timberwolf Mountain. It will not be Ash Canyon. Maybe we'll get Hush River Valley. Maybe we'll get Black Rock. Maybe we'll get a start in Pleasant Valley itself. Maybe we'll get a Desolation Point start, which would be awesome and amazing to do as well. Maybe we'll get a Sundered Pass start, which I'm not exactly looking forward to, but we'd do it if we got it. We do it if we got it. I don't know how that would exactly work, but yeah, Desolation Point spawn would be really, really, really cool. But we're gonna end the stream here on the YouTube side. We'll pick it back up in 2 or 3 minutes. We're gonna actually keep streaming, boys and girls. We're actually gonna be streaming a little bit more with 7 Days to Die today. So the Twitch side will keep going. YouTube, we're gonna take a quick pause, set up for the 7 Days to Die stream, and then I'll be right back. So thank you everybody on the YouTube side for coming by. I will see you all on. If I don't see you for the stream of 7 days, I won't see you till Monday, because tomorrow we're doing our D&D stream, and that's only here on Twitch. That's only on Twitch because my computers are not good enough to stream it to both platforms and not have it be lagging like crazy, because there's so much going on in the background you have no idea. So if I don't see you before that on the YouTube side, I'll see you on Monday. I hope you have a great weekend. I will post some pictures up on both Instagram and Discord of the game convention that I'm going to. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the video. And take care, YouTubers. I'll see you hopefully for some 7 days in just a few minutes. But if not, on Monday. Bye!